Alrighty, hey there guys, how are we all doing? It's been a year since this game came out, but now we're finally going to start playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah, I feel stupid for basically having taken this long to actually play the game, but I had other stuff to do. I actually am. I've been spoiled on some things, but honestly, I can't. I don't think I'm basically gonna do it. Yeah. All right. English. You know, we will disable auto saving. So I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am what humans call Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. Basically, the only thing that changes between genders is the sidekick character, because they actually do go back to what they used to do and actually have the other gender in story. When we did the Gen 4 remakes, we did choose the female character, but this time we're going to be doing the boy character, the male character, mostly because the fact that I have seen the when they're a character in the game, the female one is way more personality than the male. My name. And we are going to stick with Yu. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. No, really? Yu. Seek out all Pokemon. Doubt shall find me once more. I've heard that they do make you do catch all Pokemon. Bye, phone. Thank you, God. And then God kidnapped a child. It's like, what the hell? Wake up! Do wake up, won't you? Are you alive, my boy? You're quite the shock falling from the sky like that. Hey, babe. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand? Come now, who in the world does that? Just say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. See, you seem to be in a bit of pickle. So do you guys, considering there's that weird fucking anomaly on the top of the mountain that we're seemingly just ignoring. Might I have some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. So you don't even know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. See, well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Well, I completely forgotten. I just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. Almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Do you know what a Pokemon is? I kind of want to just say not exactly. No. I'm from the real world, man. You don't? You truly have traveled a long way, haven't you? Well, these 3 here are what you call Pokemon. Very mysterious creatures, you see. Marvelous. Nice. What might your name be? Oh, you see you're called Yu. The name's quite a ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I'm a Pokemon professor. Let's say I'm still seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 would. Blast and bother my darling Pokemon! When must you run from me again? Maybe because you're an incompetent idiot? Terribly sorry. Do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you 3? Wait! Lame. It's like they at least could allow you to go into the into the land segment of the deep sea. Glowing beeping object over there. It's lying on the ground. No, we're not gonna make you leave until you investigate it because fuck you. Found something that resembles a phone. Probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. Message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. Boy, God sure is demanding, huh? I don't know what to do with my life. Yet another mess. I'm glad you come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. Try catching my little runaways, tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it. Perhaps I should tell you about these 3 first. Well, that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant and apparently battles using its sharp feathers. It's also the best of the grass starters ever. Grass starters, period. Look at how fucking adorable it is. There's also this one that never seems to evolve by eating a stone because it wanted to learn a move it literally can't learn. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. It makes for a good campfire. Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating in water and it can battle using a shell-like object on its belly. It also can become a samurai. Excuse me. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. You are my boy, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. Really? 50? A serious ball can be thrown at a wall of Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. And that will do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. That's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them in a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know it's just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I would be truly grateful to catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is take aim at Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose. I've given my own dire lack of skill in the area. Throwing Pokeballs. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down CR to steady a Pokeball and take aim. Keep moving around to do so. Use right stick, gesture angle, and aim carefully at that Pokemon. Release CR to throw the Pokeball. If it hits Pokemon, you'll be able to catch it. If ready Pokemon down will throw it, B to cancel the throw. Wonderful, you got a Pokemon. You quite knack for his Pokemon catching business, do you? Do you have a jolly useful skill to have around here? Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most usual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Alright, good. I was a little bit worried that it's like this would mean, oh, you caught it, that's the one you're starting with. So I'm kind of glad that... Cool. I don't believe it, you. Incredible. You know, many people fear you to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. So we want to go. Shall we wrap this up sharpish, shall we? It's afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, boy. Now I realized, alright, he's supposed to be British, isn't he? Oh well. There it is. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as they knew you'd come falling. Let's say you, I was taken back by how you use Pokeballs. Is that how you catch Pokemon so able? How is that you were able to catch Pokemon so ably when you only just arrived here? Magic! One can't help but think there's reason you appeared here now. Hey, do you know about this groovy phone? Seek out all Pokemon. The object is an ARC phone, you say? What old device? Could it be guiding you somehow? I told you for months there's something I'd like to share with you. See, I have a dream. To compile its histories first complete record of its Pokemon. What can William Field call such a catalog a Pokedex? Yes, the proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all of the Pokemon we found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. Therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokemon has only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Even to you, a person with clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. Fact situation right for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Should we help one another out, my boy? Well, come. Come. If you're going to do a but thou must, you have to basically have at least a comedic text in order to accompany the accompany the no. Then whoever from wherever you be, I welcome you with open arms. Leave a Pokemon complete. Pokedex complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll start your lodgings, find you some proper clothes and meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. If Jubilife Village sounds familiar, yeah, Hisui is supposed to be based off of Sinnoh. But I don't understand why they changed the name, you know? That's really weird. Thank you for tireless work keeping us safe, my good godsman. They have no weapons. How are they supposed to keep us safe? This young man was great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him to the village for a bit. Oh god. People! Seriously, why have your character frown? I mean, it's better than having Doofy smile, but it's like, the frown just really screamed, oh god, people! To me. It's like, this way, if you please. Jubilife Village has come a long way thanks to fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. This road we're now on to locals is Kanala Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's not much to do yet, and not to it. As we know little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set out outside the village. That person building up ahead of us, Galaxy Hall, headquarters for this entire outfit. You understand you must be tad curious about the village, but do follow me for now. I want to read this whole conversation. Alright, manager says that. Quiet, he'll hear you. Christ, people, I'm not Christ. Oh, botheration. I'd almost forgotten. I need to go report that we successfully covered the escaped Pokemon. Why don't you wait for me at the canteen? Fastest bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower it's called. The ARC phone is beeping. This is God! You are failing me! Since you say we need to go next. Let's see him. Not bad size for the region. Not a bad size for the region. Okay, so here's where the saving is. Game controls. Okay, no. Settings. Oh, cool. They automatically set to fast. I do not want auto saving. I have no idea what that one is. Yeah, we'll save that. I'm pretty new to the village myself. Protect everyone I meet, so I always learn something new. This region is huge! There's lots of dangerous Pokemon too. You came here anyway. How come? Nala Bridge. We know food for freeloaders. Survival out here is daily battle, you know. Wow, fuck you too, lady. I didn't even do anything. This one's Pokemon creatures. You need to throw a Pokeball at it. I'm scared of Pokemon. I wish they'd never been brought here. I'm worried about the state of things here in Jubilife Village. We lack basic necessities and there's some strange people around. Oh. I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm not a way to dress. Is that fashionable where you're from? If we want to guard village properly, we'll need to partner up with Pokemon. Or you could have weapons. Granted, this is Pokemon World, so weapons are completely out of the no weapons. I had a rather traumatic experience when a wild Pokemon attacked me. Now I'm scared to even set foot outside the village. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? Wildflowers is Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. We're attacked by Pokemon. You even minced me in those flimsy clothes. This guard let you through. You must have ties to somebody in the village. Perhaps you met Professor Leventon? He's a scholar from a faraway place. Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. Makes me a bit worried for him. So this time hardly want to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not too long ago and had to take to my bed. Yes, sir. I do wonder how long he'll last. Fortunately, just as Akari says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! But everything will be quite alright now. You has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. I love that. It's like, right? I'm like, excuse me. You plan to point him to the Survey Corps? You can slap badges on whoever you like without Captain Kylan's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Kylan? Some individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm Captain Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You can call me Kylan. If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please let me know. Professor Leventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped out of his control. Now it seems you would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. I love that. Quite old enough to work for your keep. We simply can't take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I'm going to appreciate my meals without distraction. But I'm still going ahead into the same place you all are eating. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Potato chum, use the potato mochi, please. Make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Potato mochi never failed to please. Professor Lavington, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Well, you know the great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? My new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. I already fucking love this decision that we chose the boy. I already fucking love the decision. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know that there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are, in the grass, in forests, by water, or wherever they like. Our job as Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. And it's all impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where you will come in. He's successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody Galaxy team is capable of feeding such as that. Then we finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We even had a hard time catching 1 when wild Pokemon come after us. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon, getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Survey Corps have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider. Captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. Slow progress on the Pokedex, yours clearly is on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good Captain stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, you. And think, made the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. Yes, food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that you has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in your skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Was it? For tonight, at least we will provide you with a place to sleep. You can use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put on to you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate, perhaps your death in the wilds. Calling someone like Hisui and that they're both quite harsh. No, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. Anyway, I think it's time we turned in for night, eh? Good thing one can't fall out of futons we sleep in here. Imagine our new friend is enough falling for one day. That I bid you both a good night. I have no idea why I paused it good. Yes, good night. What's in the sky? People falling from it. It was full of mysteries. They say hunger is best seasoning. But I'd rather keep rely on the quality of my soup foot roots to make my potato mochi tasty. Is potato mochi an actual thing in Japan, by the way? Oh, it's really well furnished. Survey tips. Oh, yeah. Saving. Interesting. I mean, we can't do anything else until it's time to wake up. The next day. Good morning, Yu. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's still your trial, so let's give it our all. Lovely weather we got. You had a nice sleep. And this land is new and strange new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Kylan was waiting. Surge Corps officers are here on the first floor. Don't give it up. Keep those eyes open. Wild Pokemon, they were everywhere. Attacking from all sides. This is my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield. The Medical Corps will put you to rights. Damage to Security Corps, and even his own partner. He took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Callan, it's here. I like how we just instant transmissioned up the stairs. Like, really? You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Also known as the 3 basic Pokemon in our region. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start. No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did Shinjo not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. Something tells me that Abra is either her partner or it's our fast travel. Wish to stay? You must prove beyond any doubt you've been an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Satchel doesn't exactly match your mud dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. My button's on your map on your AUG phone. Check attach up waiting. Alright. Pardon you, come with me a moment. No, jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Lavington? In order to complete your Pokedex and, well, simply survive this unforgiving land, you absolutely must pass this trial. And as Professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Go on, you pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Alright, so I had this decision up to my Discord. And checking on thing, it is actually a tie between Cyndaquil and Rowlet. So, I have a coin that I will be flipping to determine which one between those two we will be using. So, heads will be Cyndaquil, tails will be Rowlet, and this will be best 2 out of 3. I'm actually going to put my controller up so I don't lose it if I have to stand up. I caught it in the middle of my hand. No. I caught it right in the middle. And that is 1 to Cyndaquil. And we are going with Cyndaquil. Disappointed because I really wanted to Rowlet. But the coin has spoken. Do you want Cyndaquil as your first partner? Frankly, I prefer Totodile when it comes to the Gen 2 starters. But Cyndaquil is a very close second. Honestly. With that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach will now yours to keep. Good show. I've taken Cyndaquil back side Pokemon for you, so take it. It's yours. Although I will admit, like I said, out of these 3, my pick was Rowlet, so I'm kind of saddened. Good advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokemons are empty and which ones contain Pokemon you're out in the field. Look at they're cheering on their friend Cyndaquil. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when you fell out of the sky, after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll assist me when I research for now. By the way, what species is Captain Cullen charged with catching? Well, that's smashing. All 3 of those species can be found in Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me use the Pokeballs used during your trial then. 20 this time. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you already seen. You have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. I want to check the summary for our new boy. All right, so just interesting. Starts with quick attack. Interesting. Okay, so it's a special defense type, which I think that it's a I think that's I think that okay. I think that Typhlosions is a doesn't have bad special defense. And honestly, yeah, that's not bad. Huh, didn't expect to be meeting him so early. Also, Kari, how did you get over here? Huh? Was curious get guy there. You can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I ever talked about you, fell from the sky, didn't you? That's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. And your Pokemon. You have a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Especially in the odd novels, key to any good merchant success. So what do you say? How you and I see our Pokemon snap to one another in battle. Like better and better. What a delightful find. Also about this trial you're to attempt. So a quick battle, get your blood pumping before you head out. Hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. That's ironic considering what Cynthia gives us from an egg. Stop running around like an idiot. And that takes down Togepi. Yes, I suppose I actually should cover more of this thing. A lot of important characters you meet will be basically ancestors of certain characters. You can very easily guess who Volo is the ancestor of. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. That's 06. And there's Emperor, isn't it? Oh. Those good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they get insurance to battle, they'll learn more moves, growing stronger. Few people here have their own Pokemon. Only more knew how to use Pokeballs. Anyway, let me help our two battlers recover from the little exercise. And to you, my Sky Fallen friend, present some potions and thanks. Really? 60? Okay. You use some in Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful in that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now, onto Obsidian Fieldlands. Did that guard randomly just clip in? Did that guard just randomly clip in while she was looking to the side? When you're leaving Jubilife Village, make sure you choose destination from your map and tell the rest of the guardsmen where you're going. That way, someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Charges begins just a short way past that front gate. I don't want to go this. Oh. Yep, there's a fire move. Also. What will we name our Cyndaquil, chat? It's time. I don't like the fact that basically you have to go to the menu to name the Pokemon. So I don't really like that. Also, I completely forgot to set up a specific reward. Channel point thing. Show me. it is. Spicy. All right. You kind of like that name. All right, hold on. Let me also add a thing. Alrighty, so now, not share. Alrighty, so now I have set up a reward for nicknaming Pokemon. So if you want to nickname a Pokemon, there you go. You, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside of Safety Village. Please take care to come back alive. Holy shit. It's funny that he said come back alive. It's like, wow. Wow. That is the first time Pokemon have actually said that. In a Pokemon game. Like, wow. This is our base camp. The last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Once... Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor. Something wrong? Well, you see... Captain Callan got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibilities for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's their unsparring captain. At least I can you offer out here, Professor. To be honest, dear girl, I don't intend to lift the finger. You tell it to the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors. You'll see. So the responsibilities for him still lies, in fact, with me then. Well, I'm sure you will be fine. Let's begin the trial. Huh, okay. If Pokemon's not launching taxi, you run to safe as quickly as you can. Alright, my boy? This is Aspiration Hill. Species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. And along comes Bidoof. Time to get ready to catch it. Key is to aim carefully. Now that you seem to need my advice, I'm just sharing what I know. Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means it tends to not to run for people, so this will be easy. And now it's instant transmission over. Bonk. You got a Bidoof. Well done. Time to find your next Pokemon. Ooh, you randomly get stuff. Alright, let's check the Bidoof. Alright. Yep. Alright, it's our really rollout. Interesting. Attack and speed buff, that's not bad. There's a Starly. They're skillful little things. They'll run if startled. But you should be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll be harder to spot. I'm gonna run right into the direction that Starly was going in. Roll out. Which again, if anyone has nicknames for Pokemon that we can give off the thing, there's either you can give off one. You also can basically preset the nickname for a specific Pokemon too. That's what that one also does. That's Starly as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. The Starly is dying. Summary. Of course, you start with Gust. Fairy tutorial? I forgot. There's something I'm going to teach you since you're still new to this. Here's the proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Kylan tells us, have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Have Pokemon at the ready but want to throw up an item? Press X. Got real experts on these things. Try Pokemon's ball at rocks or trees like this one. Have investigate. Pokemon finds hidden berries or other items, it'll bring them to you. Now it's time for your partners to shine. You reach the final hurdle, catching a Shinx. Investigate the tree. Oh, they get XP doing that. Nice. Nah. Are you sure you know where you're going? There, that's Shinx. Shinx is aggressive disposition. Did you already tell that? More or less. Thought you might. I can never tell until I focus on Pokemon carefully. Once your Pokemon get a rate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. Don't worry though, I'll teach you a trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You've got to battle them. Once they're resort battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them and try and catch them. By now, you've got some Pokemon on your own, don't you? Take one of the Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. I no doubt you can hold your own battle. You'll hold your own battle. We're not using the... Yeah, we're using the Bidoof because if we... Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to use Spicy. Oh, well. Ember... Let's try catching it. Nice. You approached those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. You're like a gift disguise rock to us. With you at our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokedex as we've been ordered. This is wonderful. So curious on why on earth you came following Sky like you did. For now, let's tell the rest and ready to head back. Okay, we're automatic to go. I want to see what happens if I throw a Pokemon with Pokeball at the guy. I said you passed trial of flying colors and seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, you. You're taking your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls commemorative photograph. With shields like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we best report to Captain Selin. Time to back to Jubilife Village, eh?